Hello everyone and good afternoon. We're going to be doing a little bit of Diablo 3. It is Sunday and it's about 6 o'clock. Let's get this transitioned over just while we're waiting for the game to start up. And in the meantime, I can do a little bit of my normal logistics. Let's just actually get it connected. Come on, OBS. Get it together. There we go. That's much better. Right. I need this to be like that, and I need that set up nicely. Right, I think we are just about ready to get this show on the road. We are up to level 66, and of course there is just a little bit more that we need to do to reach level 70. I suspect we're probably going to, in fact, let's take a look at where we are with regards to our various ingredients for crafting. 19, 19, 19, 16, 16. So we need Act 4 and Act 5 bounties to round out the set. Let me just move that down over there. Lovely. Now I can see chat properly. Okay, so we're going to do Act 4 and Act 5 bounties, and that should hopefully take us over the last 3.9 levels. And we're going to be starting with Malefactor Vepher. Hello everyone, welcome, good to see you all piling on in there. Let's make sure we actually have our defense up in place. I've got a little bit of time and I thought it would be nice to actually get us to level 70 before I start on the co-op character with my brother. So at least we have one level 70 character ready to go. That's the plan anyway. I mean, depending on how things go, we may end up dying horribly. Hopefully not, because we have our cheat death skill in place. So we just need to be sensible about how we engage with stuff. Yeah. Still, as always, good to have you joining for the stream. Man, these cats are starting to get a lot of health. 9.5 million. I can't wait until we hit level 70 and our kill speed goes up just from re-gearing. It will make such a big difference. Yeah, bits and bobs. Definitely focusing on these guys. It's possibly one of the scariest points in the game, this last little leveling part. Because we don't want to drop the difficulty back down, but at the same time, everything has that much more health than it had just a couple of moments ago. Still, as long as our lifesteal keeps up nicely, let's not be in the middle of that. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad. In fact, all of this is kind of bad. You're gone. Your friends are gone. Right, and now we can focus on these guys. Still not keen on being knocked around. Never ever going to be something that I'm particularly fond of. Molten Thunderstorm teleporter plagued. If we get him gone, maybe at least the ground will clear up a little bit. You're gone. And we can focus on wonderful things like the Death's Breaths that we're going to be picking up. Given we picked up Kanai's Cube last stream, I think that will actually be pretty good for us. If we can get just another couple of those, we'll be able to stick something else in the cube, get the benefit of that. Right, you need to die. Hopefully without like electrocuting us all the time. Jeez, what did I just say? No on the electrocution. I know some people are fond of it. Not me. Really not me. And if we can like stop you dragging us around all over the place as well, that would be totally swell. always into something that's going to really hurt us. Thin them out just a little bit. No, big cat. You have way too much health for what I'm looking at the moment. No. We're going all the way over here. Right, let's work on getting back our arcane power. Combination of vortex and knockback. Really, really don't like this guy. Okay. He's gone, so we've just got 20 more mobs to kill, and then we can move on from this cursed bounty. Splat, 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 all across the board. 15 more to go. We're not getting huge amounts of experience from this, but the whole point in us doing bounties is we will get bounty reagents. And I suppose we get more experience for handing them in as well. So it can be a good way to finish off the last couple of levels. As long as we don't die, it's all fine. And then we can move on to doing other things like rifts. Start building up our legendary gems. Finishing off part 2 of the season journey, all that kind of stuff. So there is a grand last plan. We should certainly have enough time this session to do the last little bit. Yeah, we're not actually looking to move on. 4 more mobs, that's all we need. Where are you hiding? Oh my word, we're still using Wazichian armbands, aren't we? It would be nice when we actually get some proper equipment. I mean, I say proper equipment. They are serving a purpose at the moment. They're better than what we had previously. But it would be nice to actually get something good. Ancient Path and Defenders would be absolutely swell. I'll take Nemesis Braces at the moment. One more. One more. Anyone want to volunteer? You over there. I see you. You're gone. The place is safe. Let's move on and do the Hell Rift. This should be much, much faster. Ooh, cool. And extra experience. Always take that. Get some arcade power back from these. Now we can focus on these Armadons. And their little jumpy friends, of course. Not only are we getting the extra experience from the fountain, but we're going to get extra experience from that massacre. Half a level. Speed things along quite nicely. Hey there, Fallen. Good to have you joining for the stream. Hope you're having a very fun Sunday. We're going to be here for a couple of hours, probably until just before 8 o'clock London time, I expect. So if you're around, stick around. We're doing the last little push to 70, and then hopefully finishing off part 2 of the season journey, and then maybe doing some rifts. Start working on our legendary gems. Get ourselves a proper foothold on the challenge that I've got with my brother. And if we could find Rimeheart before he even like has a character, that would be hilarious. It would put me certainly at an advantage for the challenge. You know, what with actually being able to complete it. No, thank you. I'm just going to back way off while you're doing your massive punching thing. I can't wait until we eliminate knockback. I'm definitely going to go for that invigorating gemstone. I'm just going to be over here, mate. Don't mind me. Ah! Well, my Sunday's been pretty good. I did a little bit of recording for The Long Dark earlier. Went for a walk, explored a nearby park. Yeah, it's all been good. I feel like I've been more productive than that throughout the day, but honestly, I don't remember most of it just because it's been a bit of fun. As Sundays should be. Right, he's down to 7 million health. Ow. Yup. Those giant cats are pretty nasty. And hey there, Donald. Good to have you joining for the stream. Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't even thought about that. Are you guys doing wizards as well, Fallen? And it's not specifically going to be a meteor wizard, and it will sort of be a meteor wizard. Yeah, mostly we're going to be going for setting everything on fire with the whole Firebird field, but it is kind of meteor-esque in that we're going to be doing etch sigil and all that fun. So we'll be throwing meteors around all over the place anyway. And throwing the old one out at the moment until we get the sigil is still fun. Reflects damage and desecrator. Yeah. Oh, burning through 3 a day? That is a terrible character streak if you're like super dying. Be less risky. I mean, not to the point of being boring, but ah, cool. Well, it would definitely be worth checking them out. Cheers. Now, this is going to push us to 67. One more mob to go. Where are you hiding? There you are. Even the temperatures have got 3 mil health at the moment. That is a hell of a lot. Okay, 2 down. Yeah, let's go kill Iswal. That should be a relatively monotonous but solid fight. That will do more damage, so we'll change over to that. 20% damage increase. I will certainly happily take that. These will do a bit more damage as well. There's no reason not to keep gearing up as I move forwards. Yeah, that's always the thing to consider. Hardcore characters are squishy as all hell, and they only come back none times. I was going to say nunts, but that doesn't really work. Even as much as English does like completely destroy language as a whole, nunts is not something you can say. Right, that's all the fire chains gone. Now we can just focus on killing him safely. And another Death's Breath. How many are we up to now? We have 4. One more and we can actually stick that poison over back in. After my terrible mistake last time where I put the wrong thing in the cube. Hey there, Leon. Good to have you joining. Hope you're having a very fun Sunday. Everything I say is a beautiful stream of words. At least most of the time it is. At least this time we've actually got Iswal marked for where we're going. Oh, there's another elite person over there. Alright. Let's try and be sensible about this. We don't want to get completely murdered by everyone. So what have we got? We've got Arcane Enchanted. Yeah. Lots of... Jeez. No knocking me... Stop with the Arcane Beams. Jeez, so many arcane beams everywhere. Let's go this way. We'll grab the... Sure, Fortune Shrine. Why not? And we'll get as much damage on them as quickly as possible. Right, 3 down. Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, cool. Leveling your Crusader up to level 43. That sounds pretty good. Blind Faith is a bit pants. Deathseeker's Cowl, actually. My mistake. It's still a bit pants. We're gonna give that one a hard pass. Hardcore is where the fun is. That's my personal opinion. I mean, if your internet connection is a bit dodgy, then you can play soft hardcore, where you treat your character as hardcore, and then if you make a mistake, you retire them, and if you die due to a bad connection glitch or something like that, then you say, you know what, I'm going to give myself a pass at that. But for trying out new builds, softcore is definitely the way to go. Especially when it's something that's really experimental and you just don't know whether it's going to work or not. It's possibly the scariest thing for me running hardcore characters, is trying something that I haven't already kind of like gradually built up to. Hey, you got Virgin 200. Yeah, that's pretty stable. Although that being said, my brother's had some woes with his over the last 6 months or so. I think it's a bit better now, but even so, the speed doesn't guarantee they won't oversubscribe your area. Especially if you live near a bunch of idiots that love just maxing out everything. Come on, give me just that little bit more to the level. That's all I care about at the moment. There we go. So we are up to 67. Black Hole finally gets Blazer, which is what we're actually looking for. It is going to be a while until we can actually get it on our bar, though. We need Hergabash's Binding or the Etched Sigil to really make it worthwhile. Ooh, 350. Yeah, and you can totally trust Fallen. Fallen is a bang-up chap. Very, very helpful. Right, we're still making our move towards Iswal, although now we've only got 2.95 levels to go, so it's progress there, if nothing else. Right, Iswal. You's going down, boy. Wazichin armbands giving me all of the speed boost there. And he's up to 118 million health. That is a hell of a lot. Let's back off just a tiny bit while I drink some beer. We're not going to be getting massively drunk tonight, but you know, just a little bit to help take the edge off. Especially when you're going up against a massive frost demon. Ah, oh, man. Every now and then, when I try and move away from a mob, it will still count as having clicked on them. Thankfully, Iswal is not particularly dangerous, but if that had been Malthael, that could have been, like, completely fatal. Or if these guys had been out with their stupid, stupid fire breath. Yeah, I see you guys. No on the flaminess. Right. Let's refresh our things. He's down to about half health. A little bit more than half health. We'll just walk this way ever so slightly. Not stand directly in the frozen area. He's got his annoying little stun dudes. There we go. No matter how many times I say I don't like being knocked back, they still insist on doing it. Ooh, back off. We have a pretty cool community built up here. A lot of good knowledge sharing. And it is fundamentally the people that talk in chat that are the best parts of that community. So much freezing. It kind of makes you think maybe you should just face tank the entire thing. Right, he's only got 13 million left. Let's get as much of that gone as quickly as possible. I should have just face tanked him. Should have just been like, whatever, Iswal, you're going to die anyway. Just like that. And that final death breath that we need. Now is going to be a good time for us to go back to town. Get all of this. And let's head back and we will put the Mad Monarch Scepter in the cube. Come on, Ashley, take us back to town, please. Yeah, it's funny how games can bring people together, but as soon as you start working in other areas, people end up drifting apart. I suppose that's part of life, though, really, isn't it? Oh, that's a two-handed one. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Thank you very much, Fallen. And yes, that's entirely right. There's a Discord server there where people do chat about the various games that are being played. And, you know, share cat pictures, all that kind of stuff. So it's worth stopping by if you have Discord installed. And if not, think about installing it. I mean, totally worth it. Fallen is not a bot. If he was a bot, he would be an exceptionally programmed bot because he's actually better than me at PUBG. Then again, I suppose that's probably exactly what a bot would be looking to try and be anyway, so maybe not the best thing to say. Let's hold on to this and we'll stick it ready for going in the cube. You just triggered the hill? Yeah, exactly. Now the question is, did we program enough responses into him to be able to pass the Turing test? In fact, if we're going to the Radiant Chapel, I should check everywhere. Just to make sure it's not like down one of these end bits. Ooh, cursed chest. Definitely not liking the flaminess. Right, so this one is the Holy Sanctum. That is not where we're trying to go. Let's do a cursed chest, though. It's one of the ones where they're going to be buggering off everywhere. And jailing me as well. Jeez, these guys are the worst. 30 seconds is going to be a bit of a push. When I say a bit of a push, I mean a hell of a push. Especially with all that teleporting and the fire chains and everything. They're just like bad news. Nope, stop it. Yeah, at this point, I just want them dead. Come on, at least let me kill one of them. Right, 1, 2. Your friends are dead and you should feel bad. I didn't even get a death breath for that. I feel slightly robbed. I think that's one of the fun things about the internet as a whole. For those that have actually grown up with it, being able to quantify and qualify trolling statements of like, yeah, I remember when the internet wasn't as connected as it was, and people didn't really understand this was something everyone did. Still not liking being breathed on. As far as fire goes, let's just say no. Just say no. Right, one of them's dead. And he's gone as well. And what a waste of a poison nova. Oh jeez, and these guys are teleporters as well. Try and focus on one at a time. Hope they don't hit us so hard that they stun us repeatedly. Ah, yes. They were a season reward. I love them because they've got like proper like double layers to them. Very pretty. That being said, I mean, I do want a larger selection of wings. I do need to get around to doing all the set dungeons so I can get the green ones. They look hella cool. Okay, we've actually had our destination marked, but it's going to take us a while to get there because everything is taking ages to kill. Hey there, Helldog, good to have you joining. And for everyone else that's joined in the background staying quite quiet, welcome. I hope you're having a very fun Sunday. We are trying desperately not to get super flamey knocked backed by these bloody oppressors. Quit it, alright, guy. Don't like you. I don't like your fire. Yeah, you focus on Cormac while I just like fling arcane torrents at you from off screen. That sounds like a brilliant plan to me. Right, arcane power is back up. Right, we're doing a good amount of damage, but the mob health is just skyrocketing. Like, oh god. Molten's no. Fire no. Explosion no. Right. Yeah, I mean, it got us like next to nothing in terms of experience. The sooner I can get a decent weapon, the better. Or maybe I should just focus on regular mobs because they seem to be doing okay on the dying front. And they were doing enough damage to get through the regular mobs at the moment. Without too much difficulty, actually. Oh, that's cool, Helldog. Just 3 more days. More Beck pistols. We need to rebuild our arcane power. And boom, 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 all the way across. Another waste of a poison over. They're turning up at the worst times. I know, obviously, it's down to the mobs that I've killed, but we're not exactly getting the massive swaths of mobs being hit by it that I would hope. This will be good. Or painful. Either way, it'll be a bit of fun. Another one! Jeez! Let's get into this Radiant Chapel and we'll focus on the bounty itself. Right. Cleansing a cursed chest. That sounds like something we can totally do. This is the one that I'm not massively fond of. Okay, well. I mostly am not fond of it because of where the mobs spawn. It's hard on a good day to get a decent kill count on this one. Let alone when you're under-leveled for the mobs. Or under-geared for the level of mobs, I should say. There we go, that was a reasonable poison nova. Right, back to the torrent. Dum 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 dum. Runs out so quickly. And we only got up to 30 mobs. Certainly not our best performance. There's still a load over here, of course. Let's cluster them together. Just 2 to go. Still, all in all, it's another half level. Wait, there's still 1 left. Where are you? Yeah, only 30 enemies. Alright, well, we've got another one. Plague of Burrows. With reduced damage compared to mob health, this is potentially going to be painful. But then pretty much everything we do is. It's good to know, Helldog. Press is going down. Stop ramming me, stop flaming me, all these things. Still do not like. It's almost tempting to change over to the electrocute that gives us extra arcane power when it hits, just to make a point of actually getting more back. We'll do a little bit less damage with it, but overall we'll be able to get back to the arcane torrent faster, so I think it's probably worth it. Come on, I don't want to just take on 4 of you. Ooh, there was elites out there. We'll have to leave them. Come on, give me someone near me. One. Oh my god, I hate when they run through this thing. 2 down. Good stun there, Cormac. 3 down. Oh my word, these things are gonna be the death of me. And they just vanish, they don't even like burrow. Yeah, we're not gonna get the other 3 in time. They are not spawning close enough for us to be able to get long-term shots on them. This one we might be able to manage. So that's 4. So we're not going to get the bonus chest. We are going to complete the bounty, though. Man, I hate when they vanish like that. If they actually did like a burrowing animation, then that would be fine. But they don't. They just kind of like stand still for a while and then they're gone. Ah, just like that. so frustrating. I remember one time when I did this and I had like a level 61 level and it was level 68 bounty. And it took me so long to get the last one. Right, the matriarch, on the other hand, at least, will go down easily enough. Hey, cool, good to know. And welcome to the channel. Right, bounty done. Somehow that did not feel worth it, but we'll go and unhand in this act. So, Tyrael, what are you going to give us today? Ooh, a ring! That's either going to be exciting or not. Ring of Royal Grandeur. Now, this is an interesting thing. While it is an Act 1 reward, any reward chest that comes from bounties can roll it. So, that's kind of cool. I'm glad we got that. I suppose it is more damage, so we'll wear it as well. Right, let's teach you a couple of things. And we'll drop these off as well. Okay, so we have another act of bounties to go. And then I'm probably just going to be running Rift. Okay, we don't have to kill Malthael, that's good. Let's go kill Urziel first before he gets more difficult. Because this is not going to be a straightforward fight, but I'd rather do it at level 67 and a bit than much further on. We're still going to have to be on our toes, though. Because we don't want to die this close to level 70. Well, we don't want to die at all, but this close to level 70 would just be bad. It would suck. Doggy, no. Bad doggy. Definitely switching over to Surge of Power is the right move. As for generally fighting mobs, I mean, we'll do what we can with those. Right, you're gone, and back this way. Look at my power increasing. That is so much better. We do less damage, of course, but we can then switch back to Arcane Torrent so much faster. More dodgy pounds. No! Out of that. So out of that. So, it's a Vortex and a Frozen, eh? Let's thin out some of the mobs nearby so it's not actually that much of a threat. Make sure all our cooldowns are back and then we'll engage again. Yeah, I see what you tried to do to me before. Ain't gonna happen today, mate. And I'll just not be standing right in the middle of that when it goes off. Okay, so, not quite a brown trousers moment. It was a tactical engagement. We had it all under control. But still, always something you should watch out for. Man, our leveling is not massively fast. We may have just enough time to make it to level 70 at this pace. I've only got until about 8 o'clock London time, so we'll do what we can. always these last couple of bits that take that much longer than the rest. Puppy, no! Okay, that's better. Taking on Urgil will speed things up, of course. Or, you know, it'll accelerate our own demise. Either way, we'll get to a point of resolution. Ooh, more elites. Potentially good, potentially terrifying. Jailer frozen nasty dudes. Molten and fast and Orbiter, yeah. Right, that's one of them gone. There goes another. Okay, we'll wait until we hear that last explosion before actually stepping into the room. Okay. There's more. Ah, there's still one outside. Just when we thought we'd killed all of your blighters, and you're hiding around the corner. In another life we would call you a coward. In this one, probably call you sensible. Oh, I want that death breath. I want all the death breaths. Now, of course, we are just using a one-handed weapon, so we're not doing quite as much damage as if we had a two-handed, or if we'd geared ourselves up with a specific weapon to the level we're at. When we hit level 17, that will all change. We'll be able to re-gear with something a bit more appropriate. The one-handed weapon is still going to stay, because we're looking to do Death Wish and the Sigil. That is our major plan. Major plan? Come on. Get your landing done. Yeah, whatever. Let's get this party started. $237 million health. And I'll be dodging that, thanks, mate. 216 million. I can totally face tank one, that's fine. Or two, if I need to. More than that might be pushing it a little bit, so let's, you know, hedge our bets. Poor Cormac, he's taking it right on the chin, and he's having a little breather. Missed me. Right, let's get the big guns on him. I honestly did not know which way he was going to go there. Hey, look, he's got those cool fire wings. I want them. Mostly I'm going to get annoyed about the fact that he keeps making me move around. Yeah, that looks a little toasty. Let's not touch that. Ow. Didn't trigger a death. That's good to know. But still, obviously, don't want to be getting hit by it. Come on, Cormac. You're supposed to be doing better than this. Hit him! At least our arcane power comes back nice and quickly. That's not too bad as long as we're quick through it. Man, I wish I had Nilfur's Boast. Nilfur's Boast are the boots that increase meteor damage. Very good for boss fights as well, because it increases it even further if it hits fewer people. Let's get more big guns on him quickly. I don't mind face tanking one, just to get that going. Technically that hit me, but I mean, I'm calling it a glancing blow. Yeah, that does hurt if I stop in it, so let's not do that again. It's good to test these things just so you know how fatal a fight is going to be. Missed me. 70 million left. We will dodge around this way while he tries to burn my little puppy thing. Obviously not happy about that. Not happy about any of this stuff he's doing. Ah, Cormac took it on the chin. Good job, Cormac. That's what I employ you for. Could we actually pay Cormac? Or is he just coming along because he thinks it's the right thing to do? I would assume he's getting a share of the loot. Hey, congrats, Leon! Which pet did he get? Everyone needs a pet. In he comes. 30 million. And here he comes again. Let's get the shots landing before he does. You see Cormac sundering the ground. Jeez, he is really wrecking this place, isn't he? 9 million. Let's not get hit by that. We'll just back up this way for a moment. There we go, level 68. Oh, that took a long time. Definitely the right move doing it now, rather than waiting until we'd already leveled up. Because things don't get easier from here on out. You can have that. I'm going to use this. Wazichin has served its purpose. Definitely going to use those. A little bit extra always helps. Ooh. They're actually even better. So we're losing out on the extra experience, which is going to slow our leveling a little bit, but I think that's probably worth it. Right. Let's go do the cursed shrines. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean by that. So because I've got all the pets, whenever I find a menagerist, you still kind of feel like you have to kill them, because otherwise it's setting a precedent that you're not going to do that. But, of course, killing them, all you end up getting is like one tiny yellow item. Let's get out of that just for a moment. Man, I'm surprised we are 50 minutes in already. It has taken far too long to get 2 levels. Still, we will keep pushing on. We'll finish out this act of bounties, and then we'll do a little bit of rifting. Ah, you and your damn shielding. It is a terrible combination. Frozen Pulse and Waller, so you can't immediately run away. Right. Desecrator, Frozen Pulse. Oh my god, stop summoning more people. Just die already, dude. Right. Now I can kill your little crappy friends as well. Be gone. There. Geez, some people. What? No, that can't be true, because I found 4 Menagerous Goblins already this season. They can't be that common. / likely. Can they? Ooh. Fire Chain Scarabs. That's a new one. Fire Chain Desecrator Waller Scarabs. They're actually quite nasty. Oh my god, you're not even touching me with that Fire Chain. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think they did a reasonable job of actually worrying me. Come on, Scarabs, let's get you all together. There we go.
You could see me now.
Ruins of Corvus is pretty good for just grinding up kills. Lots of kills for building up that experience bonus. I like coming here when you've got Chandotto stuff on and just changing to Archon mode, moving around and just exploding at stuff to eliminate it. Very easy to get stupidly high kill counts. And if you've got something like the Gem of Ease, then it will massively increase your leveling speed. Yeah, it's supposed to have the same spawn chance is very different to actually having the same spawn chance. Although sometimes I find the servers tend to like generate a certain seed that makes some things a lot more common. Like you'll find 7 Death Wishes in one sitting, or 3 Rainbow Goblins in one sitting. Although I've never had that. But I did have one game where I was finding Rainbow Goblin, Rainbow Goblin, Rainbow Goblin, Rainbow Goblin. And another where I've had like tons of bandit shrines. We're almost certainly not going to do this in the time limit allotted. But we'll get a lot of kills and a lot of experience doing it. Oh god, yep, we're not being in there. That just feels like a bad idea waiting to happen. kind of want to kill the keep this this massive crazy kill streak going. Because this could be worth a ton of experience. As long as the mobs keep coming at me, then we can keep it going. Tactical exit down to where there's scarabs. We're up to 200 kills at the moment. I am actually quite surprised. 222. Wow, 3.25 times experience. Alright, well, we just got to kill the remaining enemies. We didn't do it in time, but that was still pretty fun. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes the RNG just it just hates you. Lucifer. No worries. That's what I'm going to be doing in about an hour. So you enjoy. Now where is this last couple of mobs?
Still waiting.
Still waiting indeed. Always waiting. Okay, well, Runes of Corvus was pretty cool. Let's get to kill Vec Maru. Not Maru the cat, of course. Although some people call cats whirling pointy demons. So, I mean, it all depends on your interpretation. But I think Maru is kind of a very passive, friendly cat. Get the minions killed as quickly as we can. There we go. Not sticking around for that frozen though. Jailer, Juggernaut, Frozen, Waller. Okay, that's not too bad. A lot of health. Stopping us running away with Jailer and Frozen. But won't actually do that much damage to us. Certainly by himself. Oh yeah, we don't have Wazichian armbands anymore. Yeah, everything feels a little bit slower. I can't wait until we start building up our Paragon levels and once again getting our movement speed back. Yeah, let's read a book. That'd be an interesting way to get some experience. I wonder what percentage of a level those books give you, because there's still a bunch that I've got that I haven't picked up dotted around. So, you know, if we get like close to level 70, we can always just run back to Act 1 and go read the diary, Deckard Cain's journal, all that kind of stuff. Right, we actually have to kill 150 mobs here, so I should be killing everything I see. I will open this. Can't open that up. Alright, we'll have to go around. Open it up from the other side. Not a problem, it'll just take us a little bit longer to go around.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Nope, because it was a poison nova and then it was right in their faces. Arcane Torrent. Let's not get frozen right in the middle of all that. Crap. It's okay, we're fine, of course, but still doesn't feel good when you get frozen in place. Carefully picking our teleport location there to ensure we can still take part in the combat. Without being in too much danger. Right, frozen jailer, wall electrified. We kind of knew all that already. Let's just hammer as many on him as we can. And we've burned through power so quickly at the moment. This isn't even the one that we need to kill, but it's good experience, so I mean, I'm all for it. And we got a Death's Breath. Woohoo! I consider that to be a very happy victory. Okay, still got a bunch of mobs we need to kill, and Vecmaru. Yes, you are. You are unstoppable. I hate those walls. Those walls stop my wonderful arcane torrent from flying over and murdering people. Right, what are we getting from here? Nothing really that special. Now these guys are annoying me with their walls. They are mortars, so we're going to have to watch out. Although, I think most of them are going straight into the wall above me. Oh, geez, we're full. Alright, let's just kill another couple of things, then we'll head back, clear it out, come back, and kill Vecmaru. That'll do. Yeah, we are chock-a-block, aren't we? None of this looks extra special. Let's salvage it up. Rondell's Locket, there is nothing worthwhile on there. It will do a little bit more damage for us, but I actually prefer the Moonlight Ward at the moment. So that can just go. Was each in the armbands we may as well hold on to so we can put it in the cube. And I could ask for an etched sigil at the moment. I think I've got enough blood shards. Yeah, I've got 46. But because we're so close to level 70... it would be a little bit foolish to try now when we could just wait and maybe get a level 71. Man, I love that Poison Nova. Totally taking advantage of it down here in the Ruins of Corvus. Well, Passage to Corvus. I mean, it's all the same area, really. Give me all the delicious loot. And let me through. We want to get to level 69 sooner rather than later. Hey, welcome back. Pizza is a good choice. I'm going to be having Hunter's Chicken tonight. If you're not familiar with it, it's chicken with a barbecue sauce and then melted cheese. Probably going to have some wedges alongside. That would be delicious. Just the kind of thing a demon hunter needs. Well, I say demon hunter, we are hunting demons, but we're a wizard, of course. Right, here's Vecmaru. Let's get him killed. We'll get our level ticked off. Well, actually, we got our level ticked off before killing him. Okay. So we could change over Electrocute to Black Hole Spell Steal. Get some extra damage, but again, Electrocute is still generating all of our arcane energy at the moment. Let's go do the Ghost Prison, then we'll go do the Plague Tunnels afterwards. For the rest of you who are just joining, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I'm having a very good time. Yeah, get right into the middle of them. Let the Poison overdo it. Until, of course, you run out of arcane energy, and then potentially it becomes a bad idea. But most of the time, it's fine. And in fact, with these Hive Mothers, if we're doing large amounts of area damage, then they could very easily make us go Nova, 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 Nova. Because they spawn out all those crappy little things that we like to kill. Well, we like to kill everything, but... Bonebreaker. It's a pretty appropriate name for a mob. I mean, you see something like that, what are you going to name it? Flamey Mouth Demon? No. Succubus? Definitely not. Bonebreaker sounds about right. Okay, we actually need to go down south. So I'm going to grab this shrine. Kill that dude that's flinging stuff at me. Just let me at the shrine. There we go. Now you get my attention. Was it worth it? That's what you have to ask yourself. We're going to go around this way. Assuming we can actually navigate the forest. Fine. I'll do it right from the middle of you. Bit of murder over here, bit of murder over here, bit of murder on the silverback. Looks like we've got an elite in the area, so obviously the more of the minions we clear out first, the better it's going to be. Yep, 80% to go to level 70. We're actually making pretty good progress. We've got about another 50 minutes left. We're easily going to hit that. And then we'll get a couple of Paragon levels. One gone, two gone. Now where is that elite? There he is. Rather than being foolish and just charging off towards the Ghost Prison, we're going to clear this out first. Just to make sure we're safe. Orbiter, Electrified, Vortex, Frozen Pulse. Yeah, definitely the right move getting him gone first. Vortex and Frozen Pulse and Orbiter is a nasty combination. It's just like, hey, let's put the maximum amount of damage possible and then pull you straight into it. You're going to love that, right? Hey, Leon, you're doing well. You haven't died. And it's the other thing you have to remember is it's not a race. If you're enjoying it, if you're finding a build that works, then you're playing the game correctly. So congratulations on hitting 44. And let's get you gone. Yeah, give me that death breath. Ooh, baby. Oh, I remember this one. Pillar of Cupidity. Waggles eyebrows. Oh no, I touched it. I'm sorry. Does it? You look a bit crazy, mate. Like, crazy. I mean, I don't mind. If your ghosts want to just, like, come up to me and I'll murder them and then fart all over you, then that's totally fine. I can do that. Right, let's build up our arcane power again a little bit. And then get the big hits. It's got 45 million life. It's a lot. I think that is something that's almost counterintuitive with Diablo. So for us, we have our life and then we have our effective toughness. What we're seeing above the mobs is their effective toughness. We don't really get to see their damage reduction or anything because nothing really has damage reduction in that format.
If they only knew. No hero.
Unlike Diablo 2, where you would be doing a ton of damage, but you wouldn't get to really see. You would just see the effect of their damage reduction. Very different playstyle, but this does kind of suit more modern games, I suppose, for want of a better way of putting it. Man, I hit him so hard, his face exploded. It's pretty hard. Looks like we're actually going up here for the play tunnels, which means it's never going to be this close. So it's there, and to get there, we're going to have to go miles. Oh god, gets Lord. Jeez, did he just fist me? Ugh. Well, we're just about holding our own with this. I do want to get rid of these extra mobs, though. Just because it will make it a lot easier for us to regenerate properly. Right, big hits. Have a meteor to finish you off, mate. There we go. Everyone likes a meteor. We can't go that way. Now, is it going to take us all the way down and then all the way back up? Or... no, we're going to have to go up first. Alright. Back round this way. Come along, Cormac. Yeah, it's worth picking it up, certainly, Helldog. It is a hell of a lot of fun, regardless of which system you're playing it on. Although getting it on console, you will feel a little bit like a second-class citizen at times, because they do tend to implement stuff for PC first. But as long as you bear that in mind, then there's no reason not to. Other than money, time, life responsibilities, other games you want to play. But other than that, there's no reason not to. Kaboom, and the Poison Nova takes care of the rest of it. Let's get this Death Maiden gone. Oi! What have I told you about knocking me around? Definitely don't like it. Definitely do not. Right. 70% of a level to go. Oh my god, we've got to go further around. Okay. No, no. Ignoring all of you. We're just coming through. Coming out of my way. Damn annoying archers. Alright. They are thinning out at least. There goes the Poison Nova. Timed specifically so we actually had something in melee with us. Cormac has finally woken himself up. Good job, Cormac. Feel like you actually helped in that fight. Okay. onto the plague tunnels. 60% of a level to go. Of course, being in the plague tunnels, we do get a bajillion rats and rat crawlers to fight, so we can expect loads of poison novas going off. Yeah, we're just at the edge of the range for that. That's fine. Oh, that's cool. I used to love Street Fighter. So Street Fighter 5 Season 3. Also, they're doing it as like seasons with DLC for different characters now, I assume. And I suppose it kind of fits the mold of current gameplay. I do think that that's not necessarily the right move for fighting games. In fact, you know, with most games, I think DLC is a pretty bad idea. Oh, my word, right. Avenger, Mortar, Wall of Reflex damage. Okay, nothing we need to worry about, but we do need to get them killed. Dead. If DLC adds something like extra special, you may as well call it an expansion. If it's not really adding anything, then it should probably be part of the game originally, unless like it's something cosmetic, it's just like a little bit of fun. There's very few DLCs that I think are actually like worthwhile DLCs. At least in my experience of games. One left to go. Come here, you. Oi! Jeez, these phantasms are annoying as all hell. Oh my god. I think it was just trying to have sex with Cormac. Poor Cormac. He did not consent. He did not consent to that encounter. Well, actually, it sounds like he enjoyed it, so... We'll say no more. We'll say no more. Ooh, chest. Good job, Mr. Ratcaller. Give me more ammunition for my Poison Nova. And into the center area. This is where the fun happens. Bang! But we're not going to be in the middle of that frozen thing. That sounds like a bad idea. We will keep focusing on as many of these as we can. Jeez, quit it with the frozens already. Flesh hurlers. That's just disgusting. Oh, jeez. No, we are frozen. Right, fine. Try and get as many of them killed as we can. Right, get closer so yeah, so that when my Poison Nova goes off, it takes more of you out. Come on, big one. Gotta go down. Okay, good. Now it's just the little crappy, annoying, electrified minions. Less than 1 million health. And he's gone. God, blimey. Ah, Blanca. Yeah, Blanca's been in it pretty much since the start. Well, since Street Fighter 2 anyway. Has anyone in chat played Street Fighter 1? Other than me, I mean. Because I played it way, way back when. But then again, I am kind of ancient, so... It's to be expected, these things. I'm level 69.56 at the moment. So we're pretty damn close to level 70. We're just finishing out some bounties at the moment, and then we're going to do a little bit of rifting. I've got about another 40 minutes before I'm going to stop and get some food. Hey, cool. Another fan of the original. One mob left. Where are you hiding? Down here? Yep, there you are. It's just a rat. Okay, let's hand this in, and it is going to put us so close to level 70, but not quite over the edge. All right, let's clear out some space. 30th anniversary collection, brilliant. Okay, well, gone. I mean, we're so close to level 70 that it's almost sad thinking we might have got a unique from that we were going to have to immediately get rid of. Was eating armbands, they're going back in my cubable pot. So they can go there. 3 death breaths, we can't do anything worthwhile with that. Let's just put these down for the moment. We could swap over some of our gems, but I think it's probably just worth us waiting until we are level 70. So, let's kick open a rift, and we'll just do these last 20% of the level. 23%. Got about half an hour left, so should be plenty to actually get this done. As long as the mobs actually give some experience. I mean, sometimes you get rifts where it's just terrible. And some rifts you get where it's just terrible for your survivability. No on the Nightmarish. No on the Health Link. No on the Plague. Definitely no on the Molten. Definitely no one charging me. I'm not gonna like this. Not gonna like this rift. Well, there goes the 3%. So that was actually alright. I do wonder why they called it Street Fighter Alpha, rather than just like carrying on with the numbering system that they had. And was it supposed to be like, yeah, they're the alpha fighters, they're better than everyone else? Or was it supposed to be like we're testing out a slightly new way of... Oh my god. More Nightmarish. And more Health Links. Nope. Not in the middle of that. Still not in the middle of that. Should be able to get these guys gone in a second though. Right, backing off. I think that went quite well actually. All things considered. Just like quit it with flaming me, making me run away. Oh my god, and Frozen Pulse as well. Why do they have to pick everything I dislike and just put it all together at once? It's like my greatest hits. Oh, and charging me as well. Brilliant, because, you know, I love that. I want to get at least one of them killed. Let's back off over here. We might have to do it with meteors. Come on, a little bit more and another one's gone. There we go. Another one's gone. It's not going to be the fastest rift in the world. I will give you that. But we do need as many of these ads gone as possible. And generally as quickly as possible. So we've got a combination of things going on at the moment. We've got illusionists, which keep creating more copies of themselves. They're nightmarish, so they're making me run away. Oppressors, they charge in, and they stun and knock back, which interrupts my damage dealing. Because with Arcane Torrent, my damage increases the longer I'm channeling it. In addition to that, there's the Frozen Pulse that's going off, because that's fun as well. And there's the Poison Enchanted causing poison clouds on the ground. Come on, just a little bit more. 2 million health. Gone. Jeez, that was hard fought. I mean, it wasn't unmanageable. But that was like the worst combination of attributes that you could get at this point, I would say. So that was fun. Let's get a nice cluster together and then just focus on murdering them all at the same time. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So the higher level you get and the higher difficulty you hit, the more attributes the elite mobs get. And the more attributes their minions get as well from them. So it does get harder. Oh, the witch! That's a pretty cool pet to get. Oh god, this is bad. Whoa. I'm so glad I've got Illusionist as a thing. Jeez. These guys are like the worst. Actually the worst. Oh my god, stop with the jailing all the time. Nope. Just a little bit more. And we'll be level 70. And it'll be totally fine. Just need to kill a few more mobs. See, that annoys me when they charge you while facing backwards. I don't think they should be able to do that. We are just about holding it together though. It's going to make us really pay for that last 10%. Big guns coming in. 7 million health left. Gone. Oof. Have a breather for a second. I feel like that took a very long time. Let's try some normal mobs for a change. To everyone who has joined the stream, welcome. I hope you're having a very fun Sunday. We are just finishing off the last push towards level 70. Just a reminder, if you are watching the stream and you're enjoying it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. It does massively help out the channel. It just increases the exposure, lets other people find it as well. And one of the reasons why I do this is so that I can share it with all of you. So why be greedy and keep it? Oh my god, it gave me a source of 69. Why be greedy and keep it all to yourself? There is plenty of me to go around. Which source have we got? That's the lightning one, isn't it? Oh, jeez. Just go away, you damn dune stinger. That's the ball of hate, I think. Yeah. Well, it's a lot more damage, so yeah, we'll take that. It's not the source we wanted. But at the same time, if I got a level 69 etched sigil, I think I would have felt a little bit... Well, in fact, no, it would have felt entirely appropriate for the way the random number generator goes in this game at times. So, with that massive damage increase, it should be a lot easier for us to finish out this rift. Or at least these last little bits before level 70. And it does make a huge difference to the amount of damage you do. Alright, massive combat. Nope, not standing in the middle of that. Not today, not tomorrow, probably not on Tuesday either. It is kind of funny that it's given us Mycon's Ball of Hate when we are actually using Electrocute at the moment. I think that's kind of nice. I look at how quickly our power is shooting up because it can chain back to itself. And obviously you need actually 2 things to be able to hit to do that, but conceptually it's working well. Not staying in the middle of all of that. A little bit of Frozen Pulse I don't mind. Come on, it's not going to take me much more to kill you. Right, you're the real one. Let's focus on you. Be gone! Oh my god, we are so close. You can almost touch it from here. Yeah, that is pretty weird. It's something I'd have to look into properly, I reckon. Yeah, dig out where the timeline of it's all supposed to be, because I assume it rewrites some of the stories as time goes on anyway, just for keeping the canon consistent. Hey, level 70. Hey, shoulders, knees and toes. Right, passive skill slot. Let's take. In fact, let's have a look. What do we want? Let me just bring up my master plan. Hello, Amos. How you doing, mate? Okay, so we've got Audacity, Unstable Anomaly, Cold-Blooded, that. So over here, we want... It's going to be pretty similar. Illusionist, Unstable Anomaly, Conflagration, and Unwavering Will. So we can get that across to conflagration at the moment. We'll take a little bit more damage, but I think that's fine. Amos is very happy that we've made it to level 70. So this is going to increase our chance of critically hitting mobs that we've already hit. Because pretty much everything we do is fire-based at the moment. Except for electrocute, but I mean electrocute is a bit of an unusual one anyway. Well, actually, seeing as we've got the shield pylon, let's take full advantage and be right in the middle of everything. And we're going to start getting Garrigan levels very quickly. Thank you very much, Fallen. Made it to 70 without dying. I always consider that to be an achievement. Every season that happens is a happy season. Of course, I mustn't let it go to my head and just like immediately end up dying or something foolish. We are almost out of shield. So let's get this guy gone. So now we're level 70, we can start crafting up level 70 gear and finish off the Season Journey Part 2, which will actually get us part of our Firebird set as well. Okay, that's good to know. Cheers for that, Helldog. Indeed, they are nothing. Nothing when the power of the Poison Nova is brought to bear. Let's move on to the next area. We know the layout of the battlements. Yay, Garrigan level 1. Well, that's going to go into movement speed because I hate being slow. I hate it so much. It is like the worst thing ever. Man, he's gonna have such a massive field day with smacking me around. Get him gone. And it shouldn't take us too much more to finish this rift out. I mean, we're up to 73% at the moment, so we're almost 3/4 of the way through it as well. That Poison Nova will never get old. Alright, let's back off just a little bit. Pull them in, don't get pulled into where they are. Especially when they have a tendency to explode at you. And that's the kind of thing you got to watch out for. Okay. Area damage. Smack, 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 smack. Let's back off a tiny bit. Jeez, knock back when you're jailed already. I mean, that just seems rude. Okay, all the fat ones are gone, so now we can just focus on this chap. Frozen Horde mortared. No thank you on the Frozen. As always, taking a pretty solid pass at that. 12 games in one disc. That's I mean, I suppose you could have like a 12-game tournament with that. You know, find out who is ultimately the master at all of them. Although inevitably with me and my friends, we were never particularly great at them. So it was normally winner stays on until the winner made a mistake. And there's some obvious people that it's easy to cheese with, but when none of you are particularly good, it's not something that's massively challenging. Also, does anyone remember getting thumb blisters from those thumbsticks? Years of building up calluses. Let's get these all taken care of. Nice big open area over here as well. %. I can't wait to get back to town and see what we can gear up with. Atari 2600, wow. Now, I was an Amstrad dude. I had a CPC 464 growing up. Tape loaded. I had friends with Ataris. I've got an Atari t-shirt. I do think it's a brilliant, well, was brilliant at the time. I should always qualify these statements. Very, very enjoyable. Yeah, as far as fighting games went, I had the original Barbarian on the Amstrad. Oh, that's pretty cool. That, in a way, that makes me a little bit sad that someone let it go for that cheap. I mean, it's good that it went to a home where it would actually be enjoyed. But can you imagine, like, having had it and then knowing that it was being sold for £1? Yay, Garrigan level 3. Leon, you're new to the channel, so you probably don't know. Garrigan levels is an in-joke after one of the regulars made a massive typo in chat. So Paragon levels are Garrigan levels in this channel. They function exactly the same, they're just slightly more humorous. Hashtag Garrigan levels. Alright, these guys should be enough to... in fact, let's go down here. Make sure we're not going to get a load of ads spawned in. Right, now we can focus on these guys. Ah, what? Worst time for the Rift Guardian. Alright. We'll take on the Infernal Medium first. $147 million health. Or had 147 million. Now has quite a bit less. Down to 90 million. And that is actually shooting down at a rate of knots. It does a lot of damage when it gets up to speed, that arcane torrent. Alright, here we go. Look at it go. Boom, 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 boom. Down to 50. And down to 40. And down to 30. No, I don't want to be right in the middle of all that. I could have probably face tanked it. But I don't want to take any unnecessary risks. Ow. Be gone! And we got a Greater Rift Keystone. Our first of the season. And of course the Reaper's Kiss. Right, I'm going to kill those archers that were over here. Just because they might have a Death's Breath. Although that's a bit pants with the reflects damage and knockback combination. Yeah, Death's Breath. See, this is the whole reason why we do these things. Right, and let's go back to town.
I need to go back.
All in, oh my god, get away from me. All in all, pretty successful, I'd say.
I need to go back.
Oh my word, just go away, Leaper. I don't want you around here. Super, super frustrating. Garrigan level 4. Okay, so that's going to go in life per hit, I think, to start off with. Just so we've definitely got a little bit more of that. Okay, right. As far as our objectives go, we need to craft a level 70 weapon or armor piece. I think we're definitely going to do that. Let's clear out all this junk. And we will make ourselves a new weapon. We could make the Cosmic Strand. No, we'll keep Mycon's Ball of Hate for the moment. So what are we going to do for weapons? It's probably going to be a mace. 540.6 is good. Yeah, 540.6. The maximum damage we can actually put out at the moment. Oh my word. Level requirement reduced by 23. That would have been useful 23 levels ago. In fact, you know what? I'm going to hold on to that for my other character. And also, this doesn't count for the objective because required level 47. That's kind of hilarious. But this does less damage than this one. What? Ah! Fine, we'll make one more. There we go. That's fine. We'll keep the other one for our other character, which we'll start using at like level 47. Greg is going to hate me so much. What else do we need to do? We need to kill Rakanoth, kill the Skeleton King, craft a level 70 ring or amulet, and transmog an item. Well, we can at least do the amulet for the moment. In fact, no, I like Moonlight Ward. We'll do a ring. Probably instead of the Ring of Raw Grandeur. Or instead of... No, we'll do it instead of Broken Promises, and we'll put Broken Promises in the cube next time. It does have a socket in. We'll make one more because it doesn't have any intelligence on it. That one also doesn't have any intelligence on it, but it's slightly less bad. In fact, we need to transmog anyway. So, let's change the life per hit. Into intelligence. There we go. That's better. So Broken Promises can go in the thing. Let's turn this into the most wizardly cap that we can. That changes clothes. And that leaves us just two things to do, which I think we will do with our other character. So Broken Promises is going to go over here, ready to go in the cube, and the rest can get salvaged up. And I think that's going to have to be it for me for the evening. One last thing, actually, we will ask for sources because we might get an etched sigil.
Such a brave soul. See you soon.
Alas, we did not. And they're all level 70 ones, so we can't even like do something cheeky and give them to our other character. So that is a big shame. But thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. It's been a hell of a lot of fun for me, certainly, as we've pushed through these final levels. We do have a little bit more to do, but come Monday, I'm going to be playing with my brother. We're going to be starting a new wizard and running through on co-op, just so that I'm not massively overpowered compared to him. If you have enjoyed this stream, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then you can do so using the links in front of you now. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. Have a good Sunday, everyone.